Abeg make una ask the Black Widow why she refused to do DNA tests. Please. Because according to Papa Mohbad right now, he said I'm waiting they give him trouble with that. He said I'm waiting they disturb him for the whole matter now with that. That he wants Black Widow to do DNA test. That if Black Widow do any DNA test, the matter go stop. He go tell us the person when he buy picking. I beg, if you be woman and you are listening to me today, or you be father, uncle, if now you there for this kind of situation, somebody they drag you for DNA, and you know for your mind, say, now that man you born that picking for, you know go do am. Who go like me people they drag her for 3 years? Who go like me person they insult her for 3 years? You not bother her for DNA. But you know say true, according to you, you say that this man you born this picking for. Because you know say that this man you born this picking for, just do the DNA. The latest matter now don't come out this evening. The secret is out. Secretary, your name still they come out. I know that most of them like Secretary well. No one hear any negative thing about her. But according to the information where they come out, now she be the person where they ginger this girl. They do what she do. If now Pekin they drag for 3 years, will she like it? We could share this video. Leave your comment at the comment section, and I will see you guys in my next video. Watch them to the end. Thank you.
My people, on top justice for Mohbad now, say make I carry my mouth chook on top this matter when they go on between Cynthia Wunmi and Baba Mohbad. On top married or no married. My people, make I first tell na this one. Una see say days before the DNA, when they say they go do on the 28th, Wunmi rush comot. Go they talk about property or no property. Say she was legally married to Mohbad. So therefore, nobody should touch anything of Mohbad. She go court. They go use that one to distract the movement of DNA wey go happen on the 28th. When I see that news, I just dey laugh. I say, Kai, wetin be this one? Wetin? Can you all see? Those people supporting Wunmi, can you see? Even the public DNA, they still use something to distract it. She no gree do am. Baba Mohbad say, na introduction na Mohbad come carry am say they wan go do. As they reach there, na Wunmi family turn am to wedding. They turn am to wedding finish. Wunmi, you no do court marriage now. You no get right. You no get full right on top of Mohbad property. Okay, the family come say, okay, do DNA so that we go know, see this pikin o, na our pikin. Do DNA for the past 2 years. Na im wahala boss o. Na im akara scatter on top groundnut oil o. Do DNA. Some nonsense women wey no dey keep their okwe for one place, they will come out to support Wunmi. Na dem dey support you. Must she do the DNA? It's not by force. Suffer Mohbad is taking care of the child. See, let me tell you something that you don't understand. Mohbad, they don't turn Mohbad to A4. Mohbad na vegetable before they come fire. They have used different kind of thing on Mohbad. Can't you see that that boy is looking like Odoyo before he pie? Boy, when they don't remote him brain. Boy, when we say, now Wunmi mama account they use collecting salary from the Ramali. She una know see there is something wrong there. Boy, we don't tell him father say Wunmi they share okwe, they give people okwe. Una don't forget this that is song where he sing. Now say in all the song where Mohbad they sing, he they pass message inside. Una don't forget. Now Wunmi do DNA. Marita be like Maria. We born Joseph, we born there, we go born Jesus. You see, all those songs where Mohbad sing, una no see meaning there. DNA since 2 years ago. What is inside DNA if you know you are clean? You shame Baba Mohbad, you carry the pikin go do DNA, but you can't. Anytime they bring out DNA, you and your lawyer and Iyabo Ojo, you will sit down, you will strategize something, block up, una no go do am again. Oh, Mohbad, you see? It's not, see, parents, train your children to be smart. Both female, both male. Train them to be smart. If your pikin dey inside that kind of marriage, no they say, God, I pray the wife will change. Every spirit, she will release my son. Hey, scatter that marriage. As a parent, stand up, fight, scatter that marriage. See am now. See Baba Mohbad Odoyo. Your pikin come tell you, see the wife, he catch him wife, and you still let your son to be clapping that woman again till they come buy am for you. Baba Mohbad, you know smart.
Time that in the car on the way back from the show, that Mohbad was telling the wife that your mom owes me money, tell your mom to pay me my money, right?
I know what happened. The actual value, they reduce the actual value. They now make it look like maybe 100,000. They are playing games too. There's something they are not saying.
Papayano,
there's something that if we hear, all this story will make sense. If there are some things that if we hear, they were not making maybe 20K, 20K,
money that we are talking about like this.
Imagine. Nonsense.
I know that money is a big motive in cases like this. Now, let's put it this way. Please give me a little time, like a few minutes. Baba said when they got to the introduction, they gave them emergency clothes. One, during the course of this justice for Mohbad, Baba also told us that there was a time Mohbad asked him to come, that his landed property was in jeopardy from the wife mother side. That meeting did not end well. And Baba told us Mohbad told him to forget about it. And then, as justice for Mohbad was going, we started hearing stuff of how Mohbad wasn't really in charge of his home. Let's put it that way, not to downplay him, his authority or anything. But we heard stuff like that, and we saw stuff like that. And now, before the guy died, he also told his wife, don't wear me clothes. They don't first wear him parents' clothes. So, the family of Mohbad, is safe to say they didn't really have a say when it comes to the affairs of Mohbad. Not that it is a bad thing, but it becomes painful because Mohbad died at 26, 27. After working like a jockey for like 3-4 years, first under Malian and then under immobilization. And we know that when he started that immobilization, that guy was working like hell. We might think this money is $72,000, 50 million naira. We go there, this money go reach 300 million. That this guy said in that car that your mom owes me money. Where the fuck is my money? Because now he was getting upset. And according to what his father told us, sometimes he gets himself and he gets himself and he takes charge. Like when he said, Papa, Daddy, come, I buy something, the thing no go where. Come, we could discuss this matter as my father. Come and clear this with me. So sometimes he gets himself and he takes charge. And if spending is saying the right thing, that is what happened in that car. He got himself for a few minutes again, and then he said, your mom owes me money. Tell your mom to pay me my money. So, the question you asked earlier in this life, I think 80% of us, we are thinking the same way with you. They cajoled him out of the Malian, ginger him, gave him false morale. Obviously, he was going to succeed after his contract. But now this looked like a well-orchestrated plan. Like
they intentionally moving away from the Malian. Intentionally.
Yes, they cajoled him to leave. The Malian was like an umbrella. This Mohbad's case is not the same with Ashake and YBNA. It's two very different cases. They cajoled him out of there, got him to be without an umbrella, and they put him under tremendous pressure. Let me pause now.
Same thing they are doing with Adura right now. I'm sure they would have been using somebody's account to be taking the small money Adura is making. I don't even know that Adura is making money, but the small money that it belongs to him, believe me, I don't think Adura has bank account as we speak.
Can we just ask ourselves? Normally, we don't know what came about. It's a terrible thing. I can't fathom it. You know what's happened?
He knows, but he cannot.
If you investigate this morning, What if Naramali too fight so hard to get this money back, and that is what caused clash? The reason why they're fighting Mohbad.
Everything is possible. That is all okay. I don't.
Why are they telling people to go beat Mohbad up and down? Why?
I don't think we can say Naira doesn't know what happened to Mo, but you know that this thing is sensitive, eh? Like,
and
he cannot come on TikTok and
let
tell
me
us
add
that.
this to it. The
Mr.
fire.
Rishi, please give me a
I
second.
know. I don't need to say.
The fire.
Yeah, he cannot come and tell us that
The
this is
case
what
file
happened.
was 300 million, right, in court.
It's like Baba and Berekete. Berekete has contact. He has links.
Yes.
I don't think that man. In fact, I don't want to say I will bet on it, but Berekete knows info about Baba transaction history.
Everybody
And tell
knows.
the public.
Everybody knows. You see, when we get to that point, we get disappointed. Because what they knew is they cannot see it. It's like a dead end for them.
Where
Where do we go from here as a public?
Also, gather block. You're not allowed the boy enjoy the block. Now, wow.
Of course, I'll tell you the truth. We are not going anywhere. At the end of the day, one way or the other, either 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, I don't care. Somebody will talk. Somebody will talk. In as much as we believe that something happened that day, and we keep
The thing we need to look at, which is very crazy here, is after Mohbad died, right? Is records, especially the 3-1 that will stay with Mali and the new one, jumped up almost like 500%, right? So when you looked at the royalty as at the point that he took Mali to court for 300 million, so can you imagine how much that money would be as at now?
Sarichi, forget that money. See, let's assume, because I have a little bit of knowledge about this showbiz stuff. Let's assume that Mohbad told Malian, I'm going, keep my catalog. I don't want the royalties. I just want to break away. The way Whiskey did with Banky W. The money that immolernization is making since Mohbad died.
Thank you. That's another one.
Bro, what the fuck?
It's a lot of money. A lot of money.
You see, in all of this, you see why we were saying that the father and those around the father, they've been the problem. The first thing the father would have done or supposed to do was to take over the whole asset of Mohbad. The father supposed to be the one digging all these things out. You are busy pursuing the status of Wunmi, either marry or not marry. That one will take him for another 4 years before it will be finalized. Meanwhile, this lady is using the money to battle with you. Instead of you to take over the whole affairs. As a father, in one of your audio, you have said it with your mouth that you pay dowry. When African TV interviewed Baba Mohbad, the man said they pay dowry. When I listened to that audio yesterday, I shocked. You agreed that you paid dowry for Wunmi head. If you pay dowry, now you are still challenging. Wunmi should not use the name because it's not married. It doesn't make sense. That is not what you're supposed to be after. What you're supposed to be after is to take the girl to court to hand over everything that your son has to you. You want to distribute it. The girl is the one going to court. This girl abused this man openly with a voice note. Is the same man that released it to the public. Take this guy to court. He refused. So
now let me dive into the live stream Babalano. Moti so ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ Crunchy Queen, but I'm going to repeat what I said yesterday here. Ṣé Baba show over tender apology lano? The answer to me is 100%. But àwọn wo ló wá ṣe apology fún? Àwọn critical royalty ló wá ṣe apology fún. But this apology tó wá ṣe fún àwọn critical royalty, àwọn wo ló wà behind there? Gbogbo nǹkan tí ń bá ní ni máa gbélé. The number one tó wà there ni family wa àti Guresi. Family wa àti Guresi ló wà ní the apology. Who are the moderator? Who are the mediator between this critical royalty and Joseph Aloba? Is family wa and Guresi. Now, you see, I have said it. Sherry, àwọn player méjì àti bàbá. Ìwọ tó bá tẹ̀lé wọn, ó máa sọnù láì tọ́jọ́. Wàá sọnù láì tó ọjọ́. Now, nígbà tí wọ́n sọ pé ó dárúkọ, mo gbọ́ ó dárúkọ Latisne, ó dárúkọ Yomi. Ṣé Mọ́mí Jokem, ṣé kò wá justice for Mohbad? Ṣé Papa Rhino, ṣé kò wá justice for Mohbad? Ṣé àwa tá wà lórí platform yìí, ṣé àwa justice for Mohbad? Yeah, that side. Wọ́n kò sọ nínú comment section, wọ́n type olórí ẹbí Yomi ló fi dárúkọ wọn. An apology tó ṣe fún Yomi tó ṣe fún olórí ẹbí is not a sincere apology. Even though èyí tó ṣe fún àwọn critical royalty is not a sincere apology. Mo lè fi gbogbo nǹkan tí ń bá ní mo lè fi búra lé lórí. Owó tó wà lọ́wọ́ àwọn critical tí ń ka ẹ̀ ló fẹ́ gbà. Owó tó wà lọ́wọ́ wọn yẹn ni ó fẹ́ gbà. Now, you are now talking. Ó mà ṣe o. 2 years. Lọ síwájú, lọ sẹ́yìn. Ojú kan la wà lórí justice for Mohbad. Ẹ jẹ́ ká béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara wa. Baba Mohbad. Tó bá tiẹ̀ jáde lọ́la, tó bá tender apology bí kékan ṣe sọ pé kó lọ sí national TV, kó lọ sí newspaper, kó lọ tender apology. Tó bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, the question you need to ask yourself, ṣé bàbá ẹ ready láti ṣe wọn? Yahoo carpenter. Ṣó ready láti ṣe wọn? Àbí ẹ gbọ́ ni ní corona inquest, the last one tí wọ́n ṣe, magistrate Sotunbi ó sọ pé ìkan tí wọ́n fi rí good result nínú toxicology and autopsy ó ní torí Joseph Aloba gbé ọmọ yẹn ó lọ sin ọmọ yẹn. Indirectly, ẹ rí pé indirectly wọ́n ti indict ẹ. Nígbà tí ẹ bá fẹ́ wá justice tó tọ́ fún Mohbad, ẹ̀yin ò mọ̀ pé ó máa lọ, òun náà máa fara gbá. The question you need to ask yourself is very simple. Ṣé ó ready láti ṣe wọn? Àti láti ń sọ pé justice tí a wà lórí platform tí àwa kò ń ṣe òun ni Joseph Aloba ń wá. Why do we keep deceiving ourselves? Why do we keep deceiving ourselves? And nǹkan tí Mọ́mí Beauty ní wàásù òní máa sọ, justice for Mohbad is gone. Is dead on arrival. I think sucking it, but I still don't get it why some people will be discussing way forward. There's no way forward on justice for Mohbad. The only way forward on justice for Mohbad ni pé kí ọlọ́pàá kó gbogbo àwọn tó wà nínú ilé àtàwọn tó wà nínú mọ́tò kí single public come out that a penny ìgbàlẹ̀ máa mọ̀ pé yes, justice for Mohbad ó wà alive. But àwọn kan bíi mẹ́wàá kan, àwọn 20 kan, wọ́n kóra wọn jọ. They want to bring an NGO. They want to bring one group to sue. Tálẹ́fẹ́ sue. Tálẹ́fẹ́ petition. Ṣé gbogbo petition sue yín ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́pàá náà ló ń lọ. Wo iṣẹ́ tí Yomi ṣe ni. Àbọ̀jáde ẹ̀dà wọ́n dà sí àgbà omi nìyà. Wo iṣẹ́ tí Supreme ṣe. Àbọ̀jáde ẹ̀dà wọ́n dà sí àgbà omi nìyà. What are we talking about? Ìtorí ẹ̀, justice for Mohbad is dead on arrival. Now, ẹ jẹ́ ká béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara wa. Wọ́n ní kò sí owó lọ́wọ́ bàbá ẹ̀. Ẹ má gbàgbé o. pé Joseph Aloba àti Wunmi ìyá Mohbad gbogbo wọn all this family inú one pot ni wọ́n wà tẹ́lẹ̀ o nígbà tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀. Nǹkan kan yẹn kan dẹ̀ wà tó dá mi lójú. Wọ́n jọ mọ bọ́n ṣe lọ sin ọmọ yẹn ni. Because ọmọ tó sọ pé orí ní Saturday tí wọ́n dẹ̀ pè ẹ́ bó ṣe sọ ní ìjọ Tuesday tó dẹ̀ gbé ọmọ yẹn less than 12 hours tẹ́ lọ sin ọmọ yẹn. The question we need to ask ourselves, kí ló fa ìyapa láàrin wọn? Kí ló fa ìyapa láàrin wọn? In fact, we have been told pé Joseph Aloba, ìyàwó carpenter, the Maradona of our time, wọ́n ló tún gbàdúrà fún Wunmi. Despite the fact pé ó rí àgbàrá ẹ̀jẹ̀ nínú dúfè, wọ́n ló gbàdúrà fún Wunmi. Ẹ jẹ́ ká bi ara wa, kí ló wá fa ìpínyà láàrin àwọn méjèèjì? For a long period, Josie ó jẹ ojú wọn. And do you think bó ṣe jẹ ojú wọn tí wọ́n drag ìyá Mohbad, tí wọ́n drag àdúrà, tí wọ́n drag gbogbo family, tí wọ́n drag Wunmi, every one of them, do you think when the royalty is coming, do you think nígbà tí Josie ti drag wọn títí, do you think pé royalty máa kàn ni? Ẹ máa tanra yín. Josie is going to be broke. Ẹ wo damage tí wọ́n ṣe fún Naira Marley in the last 2 years. Do you think Naira Marley will release the royalty money just like that without not asking for compensation? Orúkọ ẹ̀ tí wọ́n damage, gbogbo business ẹ̀ tí wọ́n run. Do you think this thing is easy? Ẹ wo kẹ́ bá lè mọ̀ pé Josie, ìyàwó carpenter, is in a big mess. Is in a big mess. Big mess. You understand? Now, Josie tún wá ń gbé wa mọ́ra. Well, èmi ò sí lára àwọn tó ń gbé mọ́ra o. Bóyá ẹni tí ò bá lè ronú jinlẹ̀ tàbí wọ́n tó bá ṣẹ̀ join J4M ló lè gbé mọ́ra. Ó ní nínú DNA yẹn la máa ti mọ ikú tó pa Mohbad. 3 weeks ago, ṣebí Josie ló jáde tó sọ pé tọ́mọ yẹn bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ ọmọ Mohbad inú òun á dùn. Why does he came out yesterday to them pretend it could be the motive? Sherry pé Josie double face ni. Double face ni kẹ́bàá lè mọ̀ pé owó yẹn ló fẹ́ gbà. Ìwọ tó jáde ní 3 weeks ago tó ń sọ pé tọ́mọ ẹ bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ ọmọ Mohbad inú á dùn. Ṣó ń sọ fún wa pé òun expect pé kí result kò jẹ́ negative ni? Is telling us that positive ni. Now, ó wá ń sọ fún wa lánàá pé motive kíni? Motive tó jẹ́ pé òun la fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ justice for Mohbad tí wọ́n fi wá drag àwọn oríṣiríṣi ènìyàn àti ọba oríṣiríṣi èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní drag wọ́n tá a wá ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara pé it could be the motive. Motive tá ti gbàgbé a year ago. Òun ni Josie wá mú wá sí limelight lánàá. Tó wá ń sọ fún wa pé it could be the motive. Ìwọ tó bá fall fún o kò fall yakata ni. Ẹ jẹ́ ká béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara wa. What is our problem with a civil case, DNA, Lian? This is a family case. Ṣé ti gbàgbé pé Josie ti jáde sọ fún wa pé family case ni? Why is he now calling you now pé ẹ ràgbà yí mi ká? It's only because it's interest of the public money. And this is where I'm going to round up. For you to know that justice for Mohbad. Àfiwọ́ tí ò bá fi òótọ́ ṣe justice for Mohbad. Kò sí ẹ̀dá alààyè kan tí bàbá ò ṣe nínú justice for Mohbad. Gbogbo wa ló ṣe káríkárí. Àyàfi tí ò bá fi òótọ́ wá justice for Mohbad. Tí a bá wo gbogbo àwa tí a wà lókè nísìn, gbogbo wa ló ṣe pátá. Because ẹni tí ò náwó ó ná ara. Èmi ti rí ibi tí àwọn kan wọn ò ní fóònù náà nígbà tí justice for Mohbad bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé àwọn bíi 5, 6 náà máa jókòó ti fóònù ẹyọ kan wọ́n á dẹ̀ máa gbọ́ gbogbo àlàyé tí gbogbo èèyàn ṣe lágbàáyé. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn ní ilé ẹ̀ ti dàrú náà lórí justice for Mohbad. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló fail exam, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló sọ oríṣiríṣi nínú justice for Mohbad. Ìtorí ẹ̀ Látìkọ̀ jẹ́ ẹni tó jẹ́ pé òun ni wọ́n ń lo platform ẹ̀ láti fi gbẹnu sọ̀rọ̀. Okay, tí láti sinẹ́ bá dé nsìn tó bá sọ pé kíníkan gbogbo wa náà àtúbẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ni máa dáwọ́ ń gba ẹ̀ náà gbogbo ẹ̀ là ń ṣe náà tá à ń fi 24 hours ṣe justice for Mohbad. Yeah, by the way,